の中で響く声行くんだ未来を守るため一人きりじゃないよ影のような記憶赤いスカーフの彼がそっと僕を見ているブーディスティニー戦いの果てに
It only feels right with an anime-ass game like Super Robot Wars to be playing some City Pop. Dorian, thank you for the resub. 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 If you don't like City Pop, what the fuck y'all doing? Out of my thoughts there. We're starting to get into some I'm just trying to see something real quick. I just be out here having fun, y'all. All right. Just getting my stuff ready and online. Cool. We are about to hop in. I just kind of wanted to jam out. There was some. I want to apologize for all the canceled streams lately. I'm hoping that things should be properly settled now. TLDR, it's just been getting used to the job and like the hours I can work without losing out on being a dad. So yeah, but it should be even now. So now, I decided I'm gonna stream today because like we are not doing W, so might as well use today as an opportunity to kind of catch back up via lost streams and such. Have not decided on future days, but for today, have decided. Also have not decided on danger days. Is that a terrible My Chemical Romance joke? Yes. Do I care? No. Alright. Alright, we're gonna swap over to the game now. Now, was there something I wanted to... Oh, I didn't do any further upgrades on the people who I know I wanted to use. which isn't necessarily. Kincaid's probably good to use. He seems pretty good. But I'm going to wait. I did do the sub orders. No, I didn't yet. Okay. Wait, wasn't there one I wanted to buy? Booster, I think? Yes, +1 movement. See, for 100 tactical points feels really, really good. Who has poor move? I think Mazinger. He tends to be left behind because he only has move 5. Also, Dan. Mazinger or Dan seems like the smart investment here for the power parts. Both of them have 2, so Mazinger, I will swap in. Booster. And then I'll give that. Wait, what? Oh, I see. I'll give because you can heal people, so maybe. And I did like the Kai, so I guess I'll give you the repair kit so you can heal yourself. You were fucking killing it out there, fam. Sub orders. We're definitely gonna fundraise. We need money. Fundraise with Van because he's level 10. Sizo because I'm not really using him. I don't think I'm gonna use Tobia. I think Spike, Tetsuya, and probably. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one of them. So who makes the most sense out of these? Captain Harlock least seems to need. Well, no. Domon really seems to least need the levels because once he hits morale and he goes extreme mode, he fucks people up. So that seems smartest there. And then for now, get extra XP. That'll level you up. I guess I'll level them up. Sure. Gets everybody a level. Cool. I may have to diversify more moving forward, but for now, that feels like the smart choice. All right, let's do it. I see. So he didn't entrust you with the data either. I'm terribly sorry. No need to apologize. We're just lucky we were able to break you out of there. Will this ship be fighting against the Jupiter Empire and terrorists? We're in their sights. If they fire on us, we'll just have to fire right back. Why are they after you in the first place? Probably because I refused to help them try to overthrow the Earth Federation. Do you disagree with their ideals? I can understand their frustrations toward the Earth Federation. I do not agree with their methods, however. I also need to teach them that we cannot be persuaded by force. I forgot to do this. Let me go here and do this. Hold on. The Arcadia is a ship for those who cherish their freedom.
My father told me that when he was still alive. Captain, would it be possible for me to join your crew?
Very well. If you cherish freedom, we welcome you with open arms. Go speak to Tochiro if you want to learn more about the ship.
Thank you, Captain. I'll go to... She's the daughter of Goro Yuki, the journalist?
Yes, that's right.
Are you still trying to find the legendary treasure island?
It's only natural for pirates to seek treasure.
I just don't see you as the type to be interested in amassing wealth, that's all.
From what I understand, this treasure island isn't home to riches in the traditional sense. I think it's referring to a legendary paradise.
Or, as the ancient Greeks would call it, an Arcadia.
The solar system is already home to remnants of countless past civilizations. It's believed they were left behind by highly advanced aliens who inhabited these worlds before we did.
Like the Mars Polar Cap ruins Nurgla's surveying.
Yes, the legend of Treasure Island exists there as well. I want to solve this mystery one day, so that my comrades and I can see this legendary paradise for ourselves. That is, if such a place even exists.
A noble dream, to be sure. Can you afford to keep getting involved with Earth's troubles, though?
All people have things which they value above all else. I cannot stand idly by as the planet I love falls into the hands of the corrupt, greedy, and dishonorable.
And that's what motivates you to put your lives on the line. You really are a bunch of hopeless romantics.
Perhaps, but we aren't reckless enough to jeopardize our lives for the sake of a single woman.
I'll be sticking with you for now. If the Martian successors are working with the Jupiter Empire, I'll crush them both.
Last time we fought together was during the Jupiter War, if I'm not mistaken. Very well, Kincaid. I'll roll out the local mat for that young cadet of yours.
His name is Tobia Aranax. He's still got a long way to go, but he knows how to make things count. With any luck, he'll end up leading the crossbow in the future.
A successor to the skull and crossbones. I look forward to that day.
I hear people talk about this supposed twilight age we're in, but I'm not about to let that define our actions.
A future of stagnation and obstruction. Is that where we're going to end up?
I don't think I can. I was considering also possibly streaming tomorrow. I gotta be real with y'all. I don't know. I may have to weave this in as like an every other day thing. Some of these voices. So weirdly, Harlock, fine. Despite being low, it's right here. It's not an issue. The one that it's fine unless my voice is strained is Spike, is my Steve Bloom. Because it is 100% in my range. But
it's way down here, and so I have to gravel up my voice a little bit to get there. This is how you end up with a Steve Bloom. So if you're trying to impersonate Spike Spiegel or anybody else who Steve is known to have voiced, you gotta be down here.
which is fine, but there's a little bit of like frogginess in how you have to bring that out. So,
So, how do you like my bell peppers and beef?
It's good. Oh, so good. What the hell was Jet doing in the kitchen this whole time? Cut me some slack. We never had any beef. And if you did, you'd have whipped up something good.
well, I wonder.
It's fine. Just enjoy it, fellas.
I'd like to, but there's someone here who insists on ruining food for himself. And the rest of us. Tadashi, give me all the condiments on the ship, plus some milk.
Seeing that makes me not want to cook anymore. Not a fan either, Akito?
No, that's not it. I've just, lost most of my sense of taste. That's messed up. You could have said something in advance. It's none of your business. Is that so? So the remnants of the Jovian Federation created the Martian successors.
Piecing together what Akito told us so far, their goals and thought processes are slowly becoming clear.
They want to take down the Earth Federation and use boson jumping as a weapon. To make it happen, they've been abducting Class A jumpers and killing them if necessary.
Akito and Captain Misumaru are both jumpers, so they were abducted by the successors in a faked accident. Akito was subjected to brutal experiments that almost completely robbed him of his senses.
Akito escaped and got help from Nurgle, and now he's fighting to rescue his wife. chance of someone born on Mars having Class A jumper potential is 0.0001%. Hitting the jackpot like that should be cause for celebration, don't you think?
Absolutely.
He might be a part-timer, but Akito's still a member of Special Section 3. I'd like to make supporting him a part of the section's official duties.
Understood.
Fired up as always, eh, Sakurai? Nah, Chief. You're making me blush.
How long are we going to be staying on the Arcadia?
Considering all the action we've seen, the Martian successors are likely targeting us. And since the Federation's useless, we're better off working with Harlock. That's why we're here too.
And hey, if we get free meals at Shea Tadashi, not a bad deal if you ask me.
Are you okay with all this, Tetsuya?
I'm pretty much just here on loan, so I'm just going to go with the flow. Beyond that, Captain Harlock's got my attention. I want to see where he takes us.
He's definitely got an odd kind of charisma to him.
The Crossbone Vanguard has apparently known the Arcadia since their days going up against the Jupiter Empire solo.
I have to remember so many fucking voices to do this game.
So, way before a pirate in training like yourself joined the crew?
Hey, I've come a long way. I'm at least fledgling level now.
Toby and I are kind of in the same position. Hey, that's great. You two youngins should work together. Okay, Tobia, you can help me peel potatoes.
Is there no escape?
I understand why we're working the Arcadia, but how long is this going to go on for, I wonder? A good offense is the best defense, you know. Harlock wants to end this by clobbering the Martian successors at their base.
Sounds like a plan.
So, do we know where their base is?
We're trying to figure that out by analyzing databanks salvaged from their machines.
We're having trouble extracting the data, though. Some kind of special encryption at work.
Why don't you let Ed try?
We considered it, but Ed was too busy playing with Ein to listen to us.
Serves you right for trying to rely on kids. So we just need to find a way to get around the encryption, right?
When on Mars, ask a Martian. I talked to Carmen about it. She introduced me to someone who can help.
She really gets around, huh?
So we're going to talk to this helper person? Where do they live?
In a town called Trinolia.
The name rings a bell.
According to Carmen, it's way out in the boonies. Long time no see, everyone.
Thank you for meeting us out here, Carol.
Carmen 99.
Sorry.
So where's the elusive Captain Harlock? I've always wanted to meet him one day, in the flesh.
He's keeping watch on the Arcadia. I'll be handling the go-between on this stuff in his stead. I can't wait to talk to this technological mastermind of yours.
All right, then. I'll lead the way. How did you come across this info anyway? It must have been hard to get. Hey, I'm an info broker for a reason. Of course, being born here has its perks, too.
Wow, I didn't know.
Right then, off we go. Van, you and the others can hang out here. Unfortunately, nature walks are pretty much the only thing to do here. Hope you won't be too bored while we're gone.
Okay, lead the charge.
Okay, let's see what's around.
Want to go sightseeing with us?
Appreciate the offer, but I'll pass. Walking around in the sun doesn't really fit my personality.
Well, so much for that.
Domon and Allenby are busy training with Tetsuya. Everyone from VTX is busy making reports. Tadashi, Toby, and Kincaid are busy preparing dinner. And Spike and his friends are napping back at the Arcadia.
What should we do, Van?
A nap sounds good.
What up, Yami?
Oh, come on. Let's go for a walk.
Really? Heading out to dinner. Have a great time. You enjoy dinner, dude, and tell the missus I said hey.
Don't really me.
I can provide a tour of the town if you'd like.
Who are you?
My name is Joe Lutz. I'm often here on business.
This nowhere town?
I prefer to think of it as a wellspring of nature's bounty, personally.
In that case, can you show us around?
Gladly. I promise it'll put your mind at ease. Oh, good. on 1 second. I really don't get the titty straps. Dorian. It's anime. That's literally all I can say. I don't have a defense. I don't have an explanation other than it's anime. And that's the world we live in, apparently.
This town hasn't changed a bit. I got out of this place 6 years ago, but nothing has changed. It's as if time here has stopped.
What up, Halfling?
That's not true, Carol. Hayata? Is that you? It's been so long. You didn't even notice how big the flower garden here has become. Now that you mention it, I worked awfully hard at it. You did all this? That's right. Raising these Orphe flowers is my job. Hayata, did you arrange what I asked for as promised? Yes. Who was that? A frequent customer.
Oh, there's no way that that's not illicit. My big question since coming in here late, why this game? What do you mean, Halfling?
Scenario 7. Revenge is mine.
Why is it like this, you mean? Or why am I playing it?
Oh my gosh!
It doesn't seem like usual. Oh, no. You're about to see exactly why it's my usual in like 30 seconds, Halfling. Yep.
It's so beautiful!
Isn't it? This is the most beautiful place this town has to offer. Sorry about this. She can be a pain sometimes. Oh, it's no problem at all. I'm doing this out of goodwill. Can't say I'm a fan. Is something the matter? No. I just don't like it when people claim they're doing something out of goodwill. If I have offended you, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I was in the wrong myself. What's your name, if you don't mind? Van. Van? As in Van the Devil in the Poison Tuxedo? That's my old name. I'm also known as Van the Good Person. Very well, Van. I told you I brought you out here out of goodwill. But, to be honest, I have personal reasons for doing this. Who could have seen it coming? Derek, it is more Super Robot Super Robot! We are fighting! Yeah, Halfling, you're about to see exactly why. This is a place of healing to me, you see. Yeah, hey. Looking at these flowers puts me in a good mood. I wish the world could be as peaceful as it is here. Peaceful, huh? I'm sure you're aware, but there's so much pain and suffering in the world today. My friend and I have a goal. We want to bring happiness to everyone. Spoiler alert, folks. Really in any media, but notably in any anime and or Japanese media, especially tokusatsu, kaiju, anything along those lines. If there is a character who states they want to bring happiness to everyone or peace to the world, they're going to be evil. I can't. It's a pipeline. It is a direct point A to point B pipeline. It's gonna happen. If they're trying to talk about we want to bring happiness to everyone or we want to bring peace to everyone or to the world, they're going to try and do some mass murder. Okay? It's just how it works. Ultimate peace.
I'm not sure I follow, but it sounds like a big goal. We call it our dream. Uh-huh. If you could help us, we would be most grateful. Van, rider of Dan of Thursday.
You'll find that resistance is futile. You've inhaled the flower pollen unprotected, you see.
The flowers were poisonous?
They erode the mind and body. Your consciousness grows dull, putting you in a state of complete suggestibility. It may very well be poison, but in a sense, it is also a precious medicine. A medicine that will cure this world. What the fuck did I tell you? Let us be off. My friend will welcome you with open arms, I'm sure, as we grasp happiness to get. Cut the crap! There's no way I'll ever find happiness in a world without Elena! Fury returns you to your senses. How unexpected. What a shame. I truly believed we would become the best of friends. You're one of the Claws minions, aren't you? You leave me no choice. You disrupt the peace, which makes you our enemy. I think the only game I think that's a JRPG with a church isn't evil that I can remember is Shining Force 2. Let me try and think, because, like, there are several that I could mention. It's like, oh, the church isn't evil, but that's because the church isn't actively involved. Like, Suikoden as a... Well, nope. Suikoden 1, it's not a problem. Suikoden 2, they hint it's going to be a problem, but it's not really a problem. Like, the church is technically bad in that the only real church operative you deal with, in the sense that the Holy Kingdom of Harmonia is essentially a theocracy. The only one you deal with in 2 is, what's his face? Oh, it's gonna piss me off. It's not Sakurai. Oh god, it's gonna piss me off. It starts at Sasarai. I was like, it's like Sakurai, but it's not Sakurai. Sasarai. Sasarai is the only representative you deal with from Harmonia, which is essentially a theocracy, closest thing you get to a church, a papal state. And they are technically a bad guy, but you never do, like, direct turn-based combat with them, and they kind of just fuck off eventually. Like, it's more so the church hitched its wagon to the wrong side. Then you get to part 3, and it's like, no, they're fucked up and evil, so still works. Hold on. Technically, it's weird. It's effectively evil in Chrono Trigger because, like, the only time you deal with the church is with Yakra, who's taken over the place. Not in Final Fantasy 1, not in Final Fantasy 2 or 3. 4, there's some fucked up things going on, but there's no real direct church. Trying to think if there's any, like... Final Fantasy humorously tends to stick away from the church as a theme. Until 10, where they went all in on that bitch. They kind of stay away from the church as a theme for the first 9 games. No. It is a very, very, very huge trope. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just trying to think of, like... I'm trying to think of a game where the church is active to the plot. I'm going to specifically say active to the plot and not just existent, and it's not evil. Because I could say Dragon Quest, because obviously there are churches, but the church isn't really, like, plot relevant. It's just where you go to revive your characters. So that feels like it's cheating. Right? That doesn't really count. Yeah, I think it might just be Shining Force 2. It genuinely might just be Shining Force. That might be the game. That might be it. That might be the game. Yeah, I'm really not thinking of anything. Exactly. I'm going to cure the world. Oh, what disease? You mean like cancer? No, free will. Yeah, exactly, Madara. Fuck. Okay. You brought armors too? This is goodbye, Vaughn. My head is still groggy. Fun. I'll be sure to inform my friend of your final moment. Oh, shit! found you, evildoers! Now, let's not jump to conclusions. Only an evildoer would use armors against a regular civilian. He makes a good point. No use splitting hairs. If we take out those armors, I bet we'll find out who these terrorists really are. Okay, young lady. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Hope you're ready to tussle with some baddies.
I'm ready, Gramps. Perfect warm-up for the armor arena. What the heck is that?
Some meddlesome guests, it would appear. But I won't let them get in my way, Van. Not before I take your life. You're not gonna have a fucking choice, because here comes the captain.
Ah!
No, the armor he entrusted me with. That armor, one of our pursuers.
Hey, watch it! You almost hit me.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was Captain Harlock coming to save the day, but it is possibly a bad guy. Not gonna apologize, huh?
Van.
Get back! Bing! One of the original 7.
Wake up! Come!
That armor sure knows how to make an entrance. Looks like it's gonna rumble with that armor any army. An enemy of theirs is a friend of ours.
Very well, Van. If you've gone so far as to summon an original 7, I'll gladly face you. But first, I'm getting rid of our meddlesome intruders.
Not good.
Did they show up just to die?
Ah!
You took that hit for me, Nero?
Think nothing of it. Just part of being a hero.
Stand back, guys. Brownie and I will take it from here.
And disgrace Eldora V's name? What heroes would we be then? We're missing a person, so it's more like Eldora 4.
Oh, Eldora 5.
Not the time. Whatever number you slap on the end, that robot's a clunker.
We may be getting old, but we still have another 20 years in us. Easy. Hold up, Nero. Something's approaching. Hey!
Are those mass-produced armors?
Van, are you all right?
Hey, don't ignore us. We rushed over here because we were worried about you.
It's okay, Allenby. You look so full of life. I wonder if you found the enemy he was looking for.
What about that armor over there?
Is that Eldora 5? Wait, no. It looks a little different.
How you been, Tetsuya? I think it's been, about 10 years. Nero!
Wait, that means...
Yep, me, Barrio, and Carlos are here too. I hear Carlos snoring, though.
It's great that we got the Golden Girls piloting a mech.
We're missing Chizuru, so we're calling this old butte Eldora 4. We've been tangling with terrorists all over the place.
One of the groups we were after led us all the way here to Drinolia. We'll take over from here. You guys fall back.
What are you talking about? We got plenty of fight left in...
Enough, Nero. Let the youngins have this one. We don't get them!
Okay, we're falling back, little lady.
I'll be fine. We're gonna beat these terrorists, no problem.
Okay, then. Just don't overdo it now.
They showed up just to get fucking jobbed in the cutscene. Absolute cinema. 10 out of 10.
Are you okay? Hey, you're Alan B. Beardsley. Yup. Oh my gosh, this is amazing! I'm so glad I decided to go on this training journey. My name's Priscilla. Oh gosh, I can't believe it's really you. You've been in for inspiration since forever. Wow, really? I'm so excited Brownie and I get to fight alongside you. Brownie's packed with supplies for a long journey. You can count on me when the going gets tough. Who would I be to turn down a fan? Let's kick some butt, Priscilla.
We need to hold out until the Arcadia arrives, so we'll just take all the help we can get.
Not to worry. I'm a lot tougher than I look.
Which just leaves him. And he's just fucked off. Alright. Leading a hasty retreat, eh?
Hey, Van, what was up with that guy?
Couldn't tell you.
Seriously, Van?
I'm only interested in crushing these fools.
Now a unit destroyed defeats at least 3 enemy units in the same turn during a playing phase. So I'm gonna have to build up a whole bunch of points on someone so that I can do the multi-attack, multi-attack, multi-attack. Can you get Eldora 5? Did I fuck up? Did I fuck up earlier and I can get him now? Or are you just asking if this is the scene when they show up? Because yes, they did show up. I do love the gun sword music. Okay, what do you got? Autocannon and Fairy Stab. Both can be used after moving and have decent range, so... Oh. 6,900. Can I get a nice in chat, please? You get them later. Oh, okay, got it. Also, great timing. I just finished up at my old job today, so I'm actually home now. Hey, very nice. Yeah, but if you're asking if I got to see Eldora 5, yes. Yes, I did. The damage drop-off for you is fucking fantastic. You have focus, but what I would rather do... What is your range for weapons? 1 to 5. You're going to counter no matter what. Yeah, so I'm going to... I'm going to put you there. Sure, have you attack. There is a secret with Eldora 5 a bit later on, but it's not hard to get. Got it.
Priscilla, right? Don't push yourself too hard. No worries, Alan B. Brownie and I are plenty tough. I inherited Brownie from Mom, and one day we're gonna be armor battle champions.
All right. Now, I could be stupid. But is it just me? Or is her robot equipped with an ass gun? Did she in fact just fire bullets out of her ass? Because I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. But even further, right? Because, like, facially, it's like a cat, right? Okay, so we're going to talk this out now, because I am fucking wildly miffed. Facially, it's like a cat, but she's got, like pointy, like pointy, stabby spear things coming out of her elbows. And then she jumps, and her ass, it's like a fucking bee, but a gun firing. If you're gonna have like the rounded ass, why wouldn't these be that? Why wouldn't you just go with the bee thing? It's like they couldn't decide between a bee or a cat, and they got fucking confused halfway through about what a bee is. Hi, Jordan. I am concerned. Is the point? You know what? You deserve that hit. You deserve that hit for the ass gun. I just gotta be real with you. Probably not an efficient way to win, but it is an efficient way to vent my frustrations about the ass gun. Okay, I cannot kill either of you with one shot, but I can set up for a kill, which feels like the wise way to progress it. Get Domon close and then stop. Mazinger, thank God I gave you that booster. You being able to contribute is nice. Yeah, but that's a shoot down. Mazinger Blade is a shoot down. Drill Pressure Punch is a shoot down. That ain't great. If they're gonna all kill no matter what, then probably the smart play is we go with the Drill Pressure Punch, max out my chance of killing. Like, and just let Alan B move as close as possible. Or, nope, neither of them do support. Neither of them support. That's what I was thinking, Liana, is I was saying bring him close, let him set up to where he can get multiple kills, just bring Alan B as close as possible, and maybe next turn, hopefully, I can try and set up for a kill shot. Although there is the chance she crits, so it's not a bad idea to just go for it. Like, she'll probably take a hit, but that's about it.
ガツンとかましてやるからね。
Technically, wouldn't it be 6?
そこ。ノーベル。フラッフー。
Crit! Nope, dodged entirely. Fuck me, I guess. Well, alright. Drill pressure punch, get the kill. Yeah. His positioning makes it, especially because I gave him the extra move. The Eldora team is looking good for their age. Sounds like they're still active, too. Eldora 5, the heroes of Mars. I'm indebted to them myself. Once I'm their age, I'm not sure I'd have what it takes. I think it's 7 because you spend 3, go to 4,
破壊しか生まない機械は
5,
スクラップにする
2, kill the 3,
貫け
and then the last
ドリルプレッシャーパンチ
I wasn't thinking about, I was conceptualizing like, in my mind it was like kill, then use the ability, and it's like, no, you have to use the ability before you can kill. Well, you don't, no, but either way you only need to use it twice. Spend 3, kill something, you get another action. Spend 3, kill something, you get another action, and then you just use the third action. It's okay. We're both on the right page of needing to build up for it. It's just we viewed it from opposite angles. Dan of Thursday. Just as a heads up, Anoriand. Oh, what was that? Also, the game is the teeniest, tiniest louder than you. That is because it shouldn't be. I do not have the volume very loud. I will punch up my volume rather than lower the game volume because it shouldn't really be a battle between them. I think I might have lowered it doing something, and so that might be why. I will send you this way, and you're just gonna be on standby. Actually, yeah. That's fine. You're just gonna be on standby and invite the attacks. I cannot save, so... Alright, bring it on. And here we focus to guarantee the kill. And that will be Priscilla's kill, and then next turn I'll have to get Allenby's kill. Because there is a special bonus for Priscilla and Allenby each getting a kill in this level. Again. Speaking of unnecessarily sexualized designs. Have y'all seen that there's a subsection of the internet that is out here sexualizing Bionicle? And making girl Bionicle, but like with giant Bionicles. Because I saw a reel that introduced me to a world that I didn't really want to get introduced to today, and now I'm here. But there's like a whole subculture of people who like make like. I'm just gonna. Girl, if I just type in girl Bionicle. Okay, here's the thing, it's not, it's I'm bringing it up so y'all can get an idea of what I mean. Okay, I'm just gonna, we're gonna display capture here. No. We're gonna display capture here. I just brought it up so that I could click over. Okay. This is... It's like... Are you fucking kidding me? They got bunny girls. They got... Sometimes they're more modest. Thank God for that. Thank fucking God for that. I appreciate you, sir. But then most times they have like, there's like an established thing with like the full-on straight up orbs up front with these designs. Like they need to make sure it's like, hey guys, these are tits. I just need you to know. Like I don't. Why? Why? In a world where you have the full width and breadth of the world available to you, why the Bionicles, man? What did they do? I say again, I'm on Tumblr, where someone designed and sells Hannibal Lecter titty mousepads. Excuse the fuck out of me, you're gonna not pretend like you can just drop that in chat and just fuck off like nothing happened. I completely forgot to do that. Okay, it's not on there yet. They're dropping Forsaken 64 on the control. What do you mean Hannibal like actual like Anthony Hopkins? Like Silence of the Lambs Hannibal? Or like the new show Hannibal? You're gonna have to provide me some details here, Dorian. Because honestly, and trust me, it is a very important difference. Okay, it's Mads Mikkelsen Hannibal. Got it. Cool. Perfect. Okay, every day we stray further from God's light. Every day. Come on out, Joe. You're going to tell me where he is. Every fucking day we stray further from God's light. But honestly, I don't know if it's better or worse that it was that as opposed to if it was Anthony Hopkins.
機械が勝手に動いても
Do I want to do Great Typhoon or... No, I'd rather do Drill Pressure Punch again. I know there's limitations on the ammo, but it'll give me 100% accuracy. Do you hit me? Nope. Guaranteed shoot down. I fucking love the Maz. I love so many of the songs we get to listen to with this. Do you hit me? Let me see this. This Zoid's ass snake. Now, to be clear, it's not one of the snakes from Zoids. I'm very familiar with the Zoid snakes. I can assure you that's not one of them. But, okay. Alan B. Okay, can you do a setup shot for Alan B? Yes. But I hilariously need to move to do it. Which therefore stops you from being able to do it. You've got to be shitting my ass. I need to count on Alan B's follow-up not killing. Can I turn off support? No, well. Let's hope. Let me see. Do you get destroyed? You do. It's fine. Oh, did that count? I better be careful not to get outdone. Did that count? It couldn't have counted. I can't be that lucky. I'm gonna go with the theoretical... Okay, I'm gonna do this. Move you here, attack. I need morale to do that, which is obviously limited, but it is what it is. Are you sure? I'm mentally worried.
これでとどめよ
I know logically I shouldn't be. Like, it's very clear. Priscilla already had her kill. Alan B technically was involved on a kill because Domon couldn't do it with his base damage. Dodge, dodge, dodge? Hell yeah. Cool. I will let you... Just in case, here is what I'm going to do. We'll hit that Mazinger Blade on you. You may have not noticed but every kill gives 1 morale to all fielded units. That I did not. I knew it was going up outside of direct actions, but I wasn't sure what the formula was as far as that goes.
行くぞマジンガーブレード
Hell yeah. Okay, cool.
The Arcadius arrived!
We can sortie people, but I really don't need to. Like, I'm kind of letting Van do the work here, but I guess I'll sortie them because why not? I can let one of them take out the one near whom was it? Oh, good.
You been out here fighting too, Van? Van!
Let him do what he wants. I think I just got it. He must be going through the same nightmare I am.
Careful, everyone! We've got incoming!
Oh. Van, your very existence is a danger to us all. You've affected so many lives. Space pirates, Gundam fighters, corporations, bounty hunters, former heroes! I'm me. Everyone else is everyone else. You refuse to reflect on your actions. Foolish though you may be, you remain an undeniable threat. I have no choice but to eliminate you. Enough talk. Come on! Okay. Here's what I need. Is there any other secret shit for this map? I think it's just the Allenby and Priscilla thing, and then 3 enemies in 1 turn, and that's it for this map that I gotta care about. Let me see this guy. Blood Cradle. Oh, Jesus. Fucking 18,900 HP. Suck my dick. Alright. You're level 9. You're level 9. You're level 9. Wait, what? Active skill. What do you mean active skill set? Cowboy. What does that do? Hold on. No, not attack consistent. No. Cowboy. Increases funds gained depending on morale. 100 to 119, plus 20%, 120 to 149, plus 30% above 150, 140, plus 40%. Morale plus 3 if more than 5,000 funds acquired from kill. Oh! Funds are acquired by kill. So I'll get more money from Spike getting the kill than anyone else. As of right now. If it's active, I should say. That's fine. Level 7 for the guest pens, but I'm not really using it. Level 7 for the mass production type. Can you get... Nope. Okay. You not have any points yet? You haven't gotten a kill yet? Oh, we gotta correct that, obviously. Best would be if I moved right here. Nope, if I moved right here. And then they were all in range of me. Go with this. Spiritman, he's got a 23% chance of getting hit back, but we're fine. We do good damage on the offense. Let me see if this sets me up the way I need. Oh, we got I might need to actually keep dodging and let Mazinger do this. You've got 3 points. I need 6. You'll have, if you kill these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll be hard to thread the needle on killing them. The smart play is actually to move back, because I don't have any time restriction on this fight. I need 6 because I got to get 3 kills in 1 turn. Well, 5. So I got to get 3 kills in 1 turn. So I would need to use 3 points, kill an enemy. That would put me back up to 3 points. Use the thing again, kill an enemy. That'll give me my 3rd action. So I'll need 5 because I won't get that 6th point until after I've had to use it. But I will need at least 5. No. We were having that whole same issue over here. So I'll move him back and like drag the enemies in this way. Here's what I do. I think I'll have Mazinger move to where he can, because he's already got 3 points. Have him move next turn to where he can kill this while getting as close as possible to this one. Following turn, kill that one unless it happens to target whatever. And then that'll be 5, and then he can quick kill on these 3 little fuckers. And that should be good. We're gonna end phase. Yeah, I know a bunch of people haven't moved. That's fine. So we're actually going to evade. Do you get hit? Dodge, 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 dodge. Really? Go to hell. Evade.
Can't believe the Martian successors are using armor.
We'll have to go through them first if we're going to take down the Jupiter Empire. Keep your head up, Tobia. How good are Kincaid and Tobia? My current thoughts are Kincaid seems cool. Tobia, he exists. Like, that is my current gut feeling. Feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. This is not a shoot down, but it might be with a crit. I'm not going to chance it. I'm just going to evade. Toby is the main character of Crossbone Gundam, and he will get a busted mech. Okay. Generic game dude. They're fine. Tobia being the pro tag naturally gets baited. Oh! It's the other way around from what I thought. Good to know. Kincaid MVP. Exactly, Coleslaw. Kincaid is the former protagonist of Gundam F91. Got it. So he gets pro tag supplanted. Good to know. Okay. So Mazinger is going to go here. What is the furthest you can attack while moving? It's 3 spaces. So from here, 1, 2, 3. So if I go there, I can hit you. That'll be a kill. I really like Kincaid because he's secretly Seabook, and I kind of like Seabook. Toby will get a better mech, but Kincaid's stats are nuts. Kincaid seemed good. That's why I was going to use him. Oh, I got 5. I'm good. I just need the enemies to move in range now. So once again, keep moving y'all closer to me. Allenby, I'm going to move here. Domon, he's in hyper mode, right? He is. Especially since X1's upgrades carry over to Tobia's upgrades, but you keep X1. Wait. Kincaid's upgrades... Kincaid's in X1. Tobia's in the mass production type. Or am I just not understanding the way you said that? Yeah, Toby is in the F91 mass production type. It does make sense if, because this shit is dope as fuck. Might be different upgrade carryover for T. I don't know, man. Crossbone's cool as fuck. That's why I was using it. It's like, oh, he's just bam. That's a technical term for anyone who's curious. Bam. I'm gonna move you over here just to see what this thing does. All right, end phase with units still having not moved. They're gonna come towards me, that's fine. Again, I am not on a time restriction. Action is going to be evade. Dodge. Sweet. Let them move in. Perfect. I can get the 3 kills in 1 turn done this turn. And then I can kind of do what I want. Which is good, because Tetsuya's leading my whole squad in kills. Which is fine, he's cool. But like, EX action, multi-action. Move. I'm gonna move him right in the middle of them so that I can... Can I have someone else use focus on him? Or can I... Attune works for the whole turn, not for 1 battle. That's what I wanted to do. Bing! Cool. You are already dead. And now I can breast burn, and they're just all gonna fucking mass die. Resto Burno! Oh, in T, the upgrade carryovers for Toby is F91. I forgot they changed that. Got it. So whatever upgrades I put into F91 will go to whatever mech he gets after the fact. So it's not a waste to put shit in there. Good to know. Hell yeah. Cool. Cool, he's at an EX count of 3. And so now we EX and we multi-action again. Now breast burn. Here's round 2, it's a kill. Guaranteed. And then move right here. Put you as far back as possible, because from here I'm gonna let the others take it, because you put in work, Tetsuya. You might come back out for the boss, but for now I'm gonna let the others handle it. Bing. There it is.
We're keeping a good pace. I'm impressed. That man may be right. It may well be Van who has brought us together here.
Sweet. Okay. Now then, squad list. Here's what I needed to see. Can you show levels, please? Okay. Well, 9, 9, 8. 8 for burning guns, so probably gives him a level 5. Dan is 10. Well, now that I know Toby is good, I'm gonna want to use him. So. Erupting burning finger! Right, that's the point. I'm like, spread that experience. Tetsuya, you put in work.
オーバーヒートエンドだ。闘志よ、今こそ燃え上がれ。
I am fully, well, 36 years old.
俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。
But that doesn't change the burning finger being hype
Go to finger
as fuck. Yeah, Crossbone Gundam is a lot of fun despite only being a manga. It's a lot more lighthearted than Universal Century Film Gundam written by Tomoneo usually are. I'll check it out. Oh, shit! Did that just say 8,000 damage? Did he just crit for 8k? Fucking hell, Domon. Save some pussy for the rest of us, bro. What about Brownie? I don't know if she's good. I do know she weirds me out. Cause her ass is a gun. She's got Barrier Buster and Ignore Size on her stronger moves, so I feel like it can't be that bad. 8k damage is a pretty fucking decent number at this point in the game. Domon is out to do the most burning fingering possible. 100% game, dude. Let's see the fairy stab. I'm curious.
機械になって負けていられない
I just want to see it.
うまくやってみせる
She's a whole ass ninja. Oh! Bitch. You're not off to a good start of convincing me why I should use you. I kind of was trying to figure out how the ass could be involved. You know what? I was waiting because y'all keep chanting 70%, 70% whenever that shit comes up, so I was just waiting for that, TBH. Let's bring the Tyrannado in range. I might as well bring Crossbone in. You can still help out with things. See, 100%, that's how you do it.
Shizume!
Motherfucker's got a whip, come on! He's cool! Caracal. No, you don't understand. Caracal. You see... You've seen Gun Sword! So you should understand, her ass is a gun! So I just figured Fairy Stab would do that too! Her ass is literally a gun! I straight up stopped the stream when that happened. I was like, oh. Okay. Good to know. GTK. Why Black Serena moves so fucking far? Join in on the fun. Gun sword, more like gun ass, am I right? Oh!
Those armors belong to the Martian successors, or is someone supplying them?
距離を詰めるこれで
Gun, gun, gun. Akito doesn't believe in the sword part of it, just the gun part of it. I guess I'll bring you in. Wait. Someone got hurt. Repair. Is it you? Yes. Go ahead and heal. It's free real estate. And by free real estate, I mean free experience. Like, there's no reason not to, really. Oh, Dan still hasn't moved. I'm just gonna bring you into the main group. And let them come at us. Where we will have fun. You don't have nothing you can do? Well, that's long range, I guess. Evade shit. There's literally a part that makes anything over 80% a 100% of... Is it called Sex Panther? If not, it should be. I know it's 60% is the quote, but it would be great if it was 80% of the time. It works every time. I cannot bebop, for I do not have the morale. But I can plasma cannon. And once again, Spike's doing his thing by just saying, I can't get hit.
Sticking close to Captain Harlock means bounties up to my eyeballs. Plus, I know a place that'll buy these armors as antiques. Let's get them.
Spike Spiegel goes to the school of HP is irrelevant.
こい
if
つ
you
は
can't
旧式じゃ
get
ね
hit.
えヴィンテージなのさ無人機か
Oh no,
それじゃ遠慮な
I'm
く
1000% using Spike. Whether he was good or bad. The fact that he basically just says, bitch, go ahead and try,
そこだ
as his battle strategy just feels even better. He deals good damage and just straight up does not get hit. He does not allow himself to get hit. It's great. It's phenomenal. I'm just gonna skip for that. Cool. Like, I'm a big fan. Okay. Harlock back here, you'll get this thing close to us and take it out. Hopefully. Yeah, for reference, there's a character in the OG series whose whole thing is never getting hit, and she ends up in a kind of B-tier mech. And you will still hear people refer to unit stats as the Latuni because she's just that good. Spike is a Latuni unit, but he also does good damage. Well, that's not shocking, Liana. I've been around Fire Emblem forever.
Okay, you handle radar duties.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'm proud to be serving as a member of the Arcadia. She did not have the fucking skull and crossbones before. Good to see she got an outfit change.
That's the spirit. You're looking great in that space pirate outfit, too.
It's good to have you here, Kay. I'll do my best.
All right. Prepare the Arcadia for battle. Yeah, Liana, I've been around Fire Emblem forever.
正面だ
Hello.
ならば迎
We
撃する
constantly
までだ
refer to units as, you know, Ests
年を
or
司法
Dogas,
は任せる
Chagans.
司法発射
Oifes. I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. The Harlock feels busted as fuck. His only weakness so far has been that he doesn't really have a ton of movement. But Harlock is busted as fuck. SRW and Fire Emblem fandoms hear a lot of overlap and yeah, 100%. I can already see that. Harlock is busted as fuck and gets considerably more busted in the game. I'm fine with that. I am digging that motherfucker. I gotta be real. What is your morale at? You're at 111. That thing said it starts kicking in at 110. Yes, for plus 20%. So if I have you get the kill, we'll get 20% boost in the money we get. But as of right now, that's only a couple hundred. I'd rather the experience go to the Tyranado. But I have to keep that in mind for the future. Always give the battleship pilots hit and run if they don't have it already. It's like a must. Is that basically Kanto from Fire Emblem? I.e. after you can move after attacking? Got it. Harlock can actually forego it because there's so many melee attacks that can be used for after movement, but all other battleships need hitting away. Yeah. I'm not surprised. Something I know from playing Fire Emblem for as long and as
ま
extensively
だ
as
これ
I
だけの
have.
鎧が残ってたとはな
When it comes to strategy RPGs like this,
仕事しろ仕
Kanto
事
is one of the most busted things you can have because it just the freedom that movement gives you is worth so much more than a few extra points of stats or something here or there. I've noticed they had some Pathfinder 2e overhauls again when I wasn't looking. They seem to basically say that all spells, unless otherwise noted, take somatic and verbal components. That I didn't notice. I'll have to go take a look. Wait, can I hit you from base? I can, and it's a shoot down, so cool. Can I damage you if can I shoot down with this one? Yes! Okay, so then I want to move you close. So that you can be involved in future combat. And it's 100%. Saigiri! Make that bank, girl!
Rami, don't you think we're lucky? How do you figure, man? Armors have been pretty much abandoned, but we get to fight a whole bunch of them. We're gonna get some seriously interesting data out of this. That's a very positive way to look at it, man.
God. I love Rami, but she's such a fucking disaster lesbian. Disaster bisexual, whatever. Hitting away is also hilarious since in almost all reasonable strategic applications. Oh yes! No, I'm never going to be using it to hit and run away. I'm going to be using it to hit and get fucking closer. Before with the 3-action economy, it took an action for if it required verbal, somatic, and material components each. Ah, so now it will take actions individual to being a spell. She got Fortune. What does that do again? Doubles funds? Oh, that is the most Saigiri ability in this entire fucking game. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a brief timeout. This is where I love the intersection of storytelling and mechanics in a game. When you can bring these two things together, it creates something truly beautiful. Because Saigiri somehow found out in a game where you get these points normally to like make yourself more accurate, or dodge, or reduce the damage you take, to literally have a button that says, I am now getting paid OT. This bitch got the overtime pay button. She learned how to channel her extraneous power into getting hazard pay. Truly, truly, we do stand. I also cannot help but love the fuck out of this default Robot Wars battle theme, by the way. Just thought I should mention. Distortion attack as a setup attack. I think just about every Saigiri set has spirits and has fortune in it. Well, it should. Yeah, they basically revamped it. The spell needs 1, 2, or all 3 actions, but what composing spells do not dictate. Fair. Yeah, Akitel just moves like a motherfucker. Alright, Crossbone. You got a lot of kills in the last map. And you'll level up fairly soon, so I'll have you do one of my setup shots. Which is super handy, especially for later SR points that require X skills in a certain time frame. Where Black Serena is just like, bang, and just right. Bing, bang. Woo! It's the foot knife. That really does it. Like, he already has the swag of the main hand blade, offhand blade, throwing star back piece thing. But the foot knife is just stunting on him. Just stunting on him for fun. All right, girl. I swear to God, you better land this shit, because I want to see it.
機械になって負けていられない。
Let's see it.
ニーダル。
Okay. Oh shit, electricity. Hell yeah.
最後はこれ。はあ。
Man, the gun sword pilots are just dramatic as fuck. It's a compliment, trust me. Dodge. I don't know if she did. I don't really care. Yeah, she's fine. All right. Tobia, get in there. Start getting some kills. Get this guy. All right, let's see it.
この攻撃で
I thought that was supposed to be a shoot down. And it crit and it wasn't a shoot down. Well, whatever. We're about to see the results. Here. Anyone hurt? Well, apparently not. Wait, is Tetsuya hurt? Nope. We're just in great shape, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. Domon, go ahead and start weakening this dude. Oh, shit, 66%. Fuck that noise. Use 4C. Fuck that noise. Because I know he's gonna hit like a truck. Space pirates, Class A jumpers, Gundam fighters, heroes of the past, cowboys, one of the world's largest corporations. Noticed yet, everyone? You're all here because Van pulled you in. Which is why I must kill him! It's the only way to protect my precious friend's dream. Your precious friend's dream is what we in the business call, mass murder? I don't know how to break it.
俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える勝利をつかめと轟き叫ぶ爆裂ゴートゥフィガー
Robert, for all my sports ball fans, Robert Kraft is really skilled at being a petty ass motherfucker. Because he just put he was talking to someone today and he put out a message that there's 100% going to be a Bill Belichick statue erected outside of Gillette whenever his coaching career ends. Putting that out shortly after Bill decides to go to college and coach and get fucking annihilated in his first game is just some S tier man bitch mode. No, I'm gonna actually have all of y'all just dodge things. And I'm just gonna skip the animations because I'm trying to see if I can get in 3 fights today. I would like to, but even if not, definitely 2. It might be that's what I'm saying, Caracal. I know you were fucking joyous to see that man fall. And exactly. Okay, I'm pretty sure when this dude goes down... I will longsword throw to lower him down. Demo on, turn to demo off. Ah, I gotcha. You shut up! I too have lost many friends. It was during a time of turmoil. There were those slain by the enemy, those who were betrayed, and those I personally put to death. What do you think awaits you after you've gotten your revenge? I thought I told you to shut up! There's nothing. There was no escape for the tension and rage. What the hell do I care? It saddens me. I was hoping we could become good friends. Just as I feared, your very existence disrupts the peace. You are our enemy. You figured that out just now? You can ramble on as much as you want, but as long as you're friends with the Claw, you're my enemy!
お覚悟のほど
I will hit the demo off to try it. Question. When it comes to death in this game, is it a la Fire Emblem? I.e., like, is it permadeath? Is it just, it costs money, that's it? Got it. Good to know. Beam Saber! And I think you have to spend money to repair the mech, and I think Mahito's ability cancel that entirely. Good to know. Good to know. Get the kill. But yeah, Kiriko, I knew you were all about
相手は機械だ。動きにはパターンがある。そこだ。
The first time I saw it, I thought he missed, and then I realized, oh, the bullets are just a distraction move. I appreciate the game, Tobia. Okay, what is your range of movement and or move? Of 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The amount of movement I'd have to do. Fuck it. Oh, this one, however, is still able to target them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, whatever. Ah, fuck it. Just gonna end the phase. I'm trying to have Tobia mop up the kills here. Oh, perfect. That's what I wanted. And then Spirit Command. He's gonna foresee. Let's see VSBR. I haven't seen that one yet, I don't think.
相手は機械だ。動きにはパターンがある。
Wait, so this happens. I'm guessing this is specific to. No, I have seen this one. So I'm guessing this one is specific to VSBR, and there's other moves like it. I'll have to see the move readout. This one, it seems like no matter what, it goes first. I don't know if, or is that intrinsic to the move, or is that intrinsic to Tobia? Is my question. I have to check in a moment. That's 0%, so who fucking cares? Spirit Command, foresee, boom. It's a pilot ability, got it. So no matter what, Tobia counters first. That feels really... In Fire Emblem, that is known as the Vantage skill. That feels fucking busted to just have that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, go there. Use that. Nope, you don't get the kill that way. Go there. Use Beam Saber, maybe. With that, you will get the kill. It's a pilot ability. Okay, let me see. He's got new type, level 3, potential level 8, break morale limit, level 2. I'm guessing that's the new type, but let me look. Apparently not. Is it just hidden? Potential just raises stats. And break morale limit's obvious. That's why I'm confused. He's just doing that shit sometimes. Alright. He just did this last round. Like, you can go watch the replay, I guess. Okay. Kind of want Toby to once again get the kill. That'll put him to level 9, which will be nice. I think Crossbone, do whatever your weakest move is. Or... because I can attune to guarantee the hit. Yeah, I got no clue.
What's your?
How far are you now? I'm on scenario 7, Coleslaw, out of 50 something. Well, no, but that's, I just looked. No attribute on the weapon either. I don't know. It's not adding up. Which, whatever. But, like, it's weird. Go with the weakest attack you've got. Tuition. Just absolutely setting up for the kill shot. Let me make sure you don't get the kill.
行くよ。
あの方のための時間
No
を
crit.
稼げた。
Perfect. I want him as low as possible. He's got so much health and shielding and everything else. If I attune... I'm trying to get him as low as possible because Toby has limited moves he can use. And gun ass! Ass gun, go! Okay, don't kill. Perfect. Perfect. He's down to like, what, 1,000? Oh, she's got hit in the way. Oh, that, I immediately see how useful that is. All right, cool. We're good. I'm gonna end the turn. Oh, he's got, I think, potential. Spirit Command, 4C. I do not want you to die. And if you're able to put on the Fortune Cheer abilities, those are the best to use to take bosses down. 100%.
一つ手合わせを願います。
Okay, dodge. And now, Tobia, you get the kill. %, and we're gonna Spirit Command, attune, cool, cool, cool. Guaranteed to kill. Bing!
申し訳ありません。同志。
Hey, and got the level up to 9. Required bonus gold bar 30,000. Oh, okay. Well done. You make the original 7 proud. Out with it! Where's the claw? Where's the man who killed Elena? Ah, yes. I heard about that. My friend killed your wife. Shut up! That's not what I'm asking you! It's as if you're on a ship loaded with desire, now en route to an abyss of despair. What do you stand to gain by killing the Claw? That's not the point! He killed Elena! I need to avenge her! Is that what she wants? Excuse me? It's simply an impulsive desire. Nothing more. But hate only breeds more hate. Vengeance will only make you want more. It does no one any good. You're pure, certainly. That purity has hatred leading you where it may. But wouldn't the love of your life want you to forget what happened? To live your life in peace and happiness?
Happiness.
Happiness, Van. Now why don't you end this vendetta of yours and go pay my friend a visit?
Happiness, huh?
There's no happiness left in this world for me. Not with Elena gone! Very well then. Ah! Unlike you, he has a noble cause. You are, so to speak, the ghost of an abandoned past. Which means you can't go back. You can't even look behind you. I implore you then to express those petty desires of yours no longer. Shut up! I get where you're coming from. Now listen to where I'm coming from. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Find out where the claw is and chase him all the way to the lowest pit of hell. Wow. I don't care what you idiots think. If I don't do this, I'll never be content. Yeah, that's right. This is my desire. My future. What's wrong with doing things my way? Oh, Van. It would appear I've met my match. However... What are you? This is my final act of friendship. You blew yourself up? He blew himself up. Are you all right, Van?
Yeah, thanks to this guy. Akito. Thanks. No need. And I owe you one. Whatever suits you.
So the guy he's after is called the Claw.
He's the one who killed Elena, Van's bride-to-be.
That's what Van's trying to get revenge for.
Hostile units have retreated. We should head back too.
No, not yet. Hayata, you keep growing these flowers, even though you knew they were poisonous. So what if I did? Destroy them, Hayata! You can't sell these to people! You abandoned your hometown. Why should I listen to you? You have no idea how much trouble I had to go through to grow these flowers. I do this to survive. Everyone's helped me with them. It's united Trinolia. Hayata, this town was always stifling and insular. Nothing ever changed. But I never stopped thinking of it as home. It almost had a special place in my heart. But I see now that it wasn't meant to be. Carol, I can finally speak my mind. I both loved and hated you. I loved how kind you were. But I hated you because you had things I didn't. I felt the same way. I loved how you would always protect me, but hated how strong you were. Let's put an end to this. No matter how many flowers you grow, it'll never fill the void in your heart. No, I'm going to put an end to you!
Is that a yo-yo?
Goodbye, Hayata. That woman who bought flowers from earlier. Who was that? Poor Carmen.
I don't think her battle has ended yet.
Gain the following skill programs. Hit up. Nice. Trinolia.
What happened to those poisonous flowers? I burned them all. Carmen, the woman who bought some earlier, is friends with the guy Van's after, most likely. I'm going after her. For my own sake. And if you find her, I'll sell the info to you guys for some serious cash.
You should really be telling Van this, not us.
Could you let him know later? He doesn't look like he's in the mood to talk right now. Sure. Just be careful out there, okay? See you soon, Wendy. I'll try to find some info on your brother as well. Thank you.
So it's been 10 years since the last time the situation on Mars made you get the gang together.
Where there's evil, Eldora's there. Oh boy, can't remember the last time I felt this fired up.
We were bored of drinking the days away in Gloria, too. Don't overdo it, guys. You're not as young as you used to.
The kiddo's talking like he knows everything. Unbelievable. If you want to lecture us, you can start by learning to control that fiery temper of yours first. Tetsuya's a legendary hero, but they're treating him like a kid.
Well, they are the Eldora team. They were fighting evil in that armor of theirs way back in Mars Pioneer days. Nice to meet you, by the way. I'm an armor battle competitor currently on a journey of training and self-discovery. I met the Eldora guys during my travels, and we've been working together ever since.
Armor battles. Is that what's all the rage here on Mars?
That's right. My dream was to become champion and challenge Alan B. Beardsley to a match. Me? But I can't believe I got to meet you like this. Talk about super lucky.
Priscilla, Eldora 4 is pretty beat up. We were thinking we'd head back to Gloria to see about repairs.
I guess this means goodbye then. As for me, I'm going wherever Allenby's going. Huh? I should have asked first, huh? Oh no, not at all. The more the merrier. Great! I can't wait to fight alongside you, Allenby. Besides, I'm curious to see what's up with that Van guy. Van? He's fighting for the sake of revenge. So that was the root of his obsessive persistence. But lying ahead in the path of revenge... Drop it, Rami. That's for Van to decide for himself. And let's believe that he can overcome it. But if that Belena person saw the way he is now, she'll definitely be sad. Those words mean nothing to Van. I mean, if his wife were still alive, he wouldn't have even become like that.
Hey, kiddo, we owe you one.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, yes, you have. Seeing you fight like that really fired up these old hearts of ours. Hero's right on the money there. Carlos mentioned the same thing, too.
Did he murmur it in his sleep?
If you're going after that pack of armors, we'll happily lend you a hand. Once we finish repairs on Eldora, anyway. But the days are coming.
Sorry, but this is my fight. I'm not waiting for anyone.
Don't rush it. The fight only has to start when you want to. Adios, amigo, until we meet again. And when we do, we'll teach you what it really means to ride an armor.
It is funny that it's Alan B. Beardsley, but Allie Beardsley was not a popular figure when Alan B. Beardsley came out back in... When did G Gundam drop? Is it 90... Originally it was what, 97? Or was it 2000? 94! Jesus Christ. I knew it was a bit before it came to America, but... Yeah. Meanwhile, Allie Beardsley, I think... I can't remember if she's even if they're even my age, or if they were born in around the 88. Okay. So they were 6 when Alan B. Beardsley started to exist, so, you know, guessing it's not connected.
I'm good.
They really had a lot of pep, didn't they?
Yeah.
Did you hear they're officially a parent now? I didn't, but that's awesome.
I'm glad they were able to bring you back to normal again.
Normal?
Yeah, you were acting a little different from usual today.
Hey, Van. What is it? What you said earlier really got to me. I just wanted to say, I know how you feel. Same here.
Van!
So, anyone here know anything about that armor with the cape?
Priscilla and the others didn't know anything.
Whoever it is, I'm not a fan.
Even though they saved you?
It just started attacking. Whoever was piloting that thing didn't care if someone got hurt.
Excuse me, did you say you saw an armor wearing a cape?
Oh, fuck. Is this gonna be a bad guy? His name is Joshua. And as a Josh, we never get good representation in games.
Yeah. Which way did it go?
How should I know? Wait, do you know something?
Yes, my name is Joshua Lundgren. The person riding that armor is my brother, Ray Lundgren. Your brother?
I wonder how those playdates childcare is going to be chaotic AF in the future. Oh, 100%. Let us do this.
Wow, the way you control your armor is similar to how a mobile fighter's controlled. Is it possible whoever made Brownie used mobile fighters as a reference? It's probably the other way around. Oh? You see, armors are based on leftover tech from precursor civilizations scattered throughout the solar system. Most armors were just restorations of those ancient remnants. Generation loss and imperfect repair work prevented them from ever reaching their original potential, though. In other words, my Brownie's control system might have been made before mobile fighters existed?
This Joshua's not evil? Okay, I'm good with that. Hey!
we get a good Joshua. It's entirely possible. Wow, you sure know a lot about armors, Joshua. My brother and I used to be armor developers. Wait, so you made armors from scratch? Yup. For those raised on Mars, armors are special. They don't have them on Earth, for one. That's where the idea of creating new armors came from. I think I get how you feel. That's where my brother's Volcane came from, too.
Joshua's helping us out as a mechanic now.
It's a big help. We've got so many techs, Tochiro and I were starting... Mechs, so Tochiro and I were starting to have trouble keeping up. Speaking of maintenance, who handles repair work on Van's armor? Good question. No matter how much damage it takes, it always looks good as new the next time it shows up. Where it comes from is a complete mystery, too.
Any ideas, Joshua?
None whatsoever. You didn't have to shout. That armor's probably special. It may have been excavated in perfect condition, for example. Wow, so it might be one of a kind. Wow, Van must be one tough customer. He's got a lot of problems himself, though. What's this feeling? I kind of want to know more about him. Okay, photo time. Smile for the camera, you two. Okay, Domon, get in the picture.
Okay.
I'm afraid he can't. Why? It's not every day the hottest female Gundam fighter and armor battler end up in the same photo together.
Hey, chat, what's the opposite of a disaster lesbian? Science was not ready for the power of a strong lesbian that knows exactly what she wants. Science was not ready. Also, I know. Amis and Meryl are bisexual, but in this moment, right now, she's whatever the opposite of a disaster lesbian is. She's like a power lesbian.
I'm pretty sure I can get about T10,000 for it from some crazy fan. 10,000? You know, some insane fans. Please, you two. You'll really be helping us out financially by doing this. Well, in that case, okay, make us look good. All right, say cheese. Forget the fans. It's Amis we need to be worried about.
A girl boss? No, because you can be a girl boss without being a lesbian. Okay. Let me check down here. Sniper kit. Critical plus 20. Max HP plus 500. Armor plus 100. Recovers all ammo to unit. Can only use one per map. That critical plus 20 seems really useful. Especially... I'm going to spend that. Do we have any... Oh, no special order. Burning Gundam. He's got... Doubling up on Sniper Kits does not feel like a bad idea, but no. No, I want to keep him with that one that gives him extra morale when sortied, because the sooner he hits hyper mode, the better. Who else do I think will benefit greatly from crits? Who's got, like, a good high crit move that could use him? That's the question. Who's got, like, a crit plus 15? Oh, Crossbone. You got a crit plus 20 move. You've already got one. Cool. Oh, shit. Dan might actually be the smart choice for crit bonus. So in that case, instead of weapon damage... Oh, you already have a crit bonus. So then I'm going to swap that with the sniper module. We're going to go full crit build for you. And then mass production. You can get that propellant tank so that you can use your high energy moves constantly. I don't know what it's called, but Amis is taking over Horny Jail with us. Yes! 100%. Ami, so... Caracal, logged in Twitch just for the eyebrows emote. I appreciate the dedication. Liana did explain, Amis and Meryl were both added essentially just to thirst over all types of characters. Okay. Attack management. I have almost 1,600. I feel like... Okay, Liana, which one did you say I should probably consider getting? Was it the damage one? The Valor and Soul? Because I was going to get Target because, you know, Attune and 4C I use so regularly. But I'm assuming later on I can... What you're saying is I will get enough abilities and upgrades to where I'm not really going to worry about accuracy and evasion so much. And so, therefore, damage shit is going to be more useful. That's fair. So in that case, we're going to sub-orders. I think what we'll do is fundraising Allenby, because I'm not really using her. Saizo, I'm not really using. Priscilla, I'm not really going to be using. And then after that, I'm not really using Akito. And then we can put some of the level 10s in here. So Harlock. Let me see, similar-wise. No, actually, Van and Tetsuya, who both are very close to level 11. Now I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I could get 100 tactical points. Might be wise. And then who is the... Assuming, let's just say I do that, who is the one person who I want to get the level up out of this, if anyone? 337, 386, 324, 386, 337, 487, which are level 10, 458, which are level 10. I could get Domon to level 10. And then have the rest all do tactical points. And this will allow me to... Domon will level up. Okay. And we get a whole bunch of money. Okay, cool. Attack management. Let's buy the damage support. Cool. Side plan, power part, unlock, develop grade 3 attack management. Unlocks power part, golden legacy. Okay. Alright, now if I build up to 2400, I can get EXE usable for any pilot with an EXE of 3, usable once per map. Range burst, weapon range +1 for all non-map, non-range weapons. For any unit reaching an EXE of 3. Effect lasts until map is cleared, even when EXE decreases. That feels useful. Acceleration burst. Movement +1 for any unit reaching an EXE of 2. Effect lasts until map is cleared, even when EXE... That feels even more useful. Anyone who gets 2 kills for the rest of the map, or 2 EXE, because sometimes you get 2 points for a kill or whatever, getting an extra move for the rest of the map feels really useful. I can also now buy the Golden Legacy. I can't buy it right now, but grants the use of Spirit Command. Wish can only be used once per map. I'm curious what that does. Now that I know that these guys are good and worth sticking around, we will do the same 15% as we've been. We're not doing Noble Gundam, we're not doing Black Serena, we're not doing Brownie, and we're not doing Guest Pence. Cool. And now it's like, is there someone who I want to get up to the 25% line? Like anyone in particular who I know I should do that for? Because I know 25% is going to be... Or should I just do, like... How much is it to just go 1? 34. And I'm assuming it's going to be the same no matter what. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can afford to get one character up to 25% and thus get a noted boost out of it. the question becomes who. Who will I most benefit seeing that from? If you get to carry over your shit and eventually get an even better mech, that feels like a strong investment to help get you going now. So let's see what the 25% boost is. Gundam, VSBR gains plus 300 damage, all non-map, non-range 1 weapons, plus 1 range. Pause. Oh, that's way useful because he had a couple of 1-2 weapons. Oh, he's so much better with his basic shit being 1-3 and 1-4. And while VSBR does require morale, once it's active, 2-7, and it's 46. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's primo shit. That was worth it. I am not buying. Maybe I'll buy the DLC. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the DLC. I don't know how much the DLC is. Let me check. I'm curious. I am curious. I'm morbidly curious. I'm morbidly curious. Let's see how much the DLC is. Well, let's try it this way. Okay. Fuck you then. Maybe it's because it's coming out of a Switch game. When did the game release? 2019? Okay. Oh! Really? I didn't notice that? Oh, shit! I didn't even fucking pay attention. Huh. Well, guess I'm not doing the DLC, folks. Can you do it via SD card? No, I would have to basically create, basically change my region, do a whole 9 yards. I'm not doing all that. We're good. We're good with the game. Let me see real quick my pilot list. What everyone's score is. 20, 11, 14, 14, 8, 15, 8. 27, 16. Then 11, 8, 11. Yeah, Tetsuya, I gave him that one that gave him 10 points, I think. And he has been absolutely fucking using that score, which is fine. Is there anything I care about selling? Or should sell? Not really. Wait, what is this? I don't... Okay. I develop skill programs using tactical points. No. Not doing that as yet. We're just gonna go to now. Come out. Oh, did you see Rolling Stone's top hip-hop artists of the last decade or something? No, are you talking about the... I think... So I know there was a list. I believe it was just released. Was it Complex? And I believe it was New York rappers. That just dropped. Top 50... I may be lying. Well, that happened 2 months ago, so it may not be that if it just happened. Oh, Rolling Stone. Albums. Rolling Stone top 50 hip hop albums. Oh God. Top 200. I don't see a top 50 one. Unless it just happened. All the ones I'm seeing are the top 200 list, which was, mind you... No. No. Wait, what? Rolling Stone... Let me do this. Rolling Stone hip hop albums last decade. Did the list just drop? Let me go here and see. Click culture. Every Metal Gear game ranked. Thanks, yeah. What up, Brit? We're not playing a hentai game, but we are playing it's a lot of anime game. Do you own the new Metal Gear? I have not gotten Delta yet. I want it, but I have not gotten it yet. I'm gonna actually, now that I think about it, MGS Delta. I'm gonna add that to my Throne wish list. That's mostly I put it there as like a fucking reminder. Is it a game about people in one-piece bathing suits? I mean, no. But that's because many of them are in two-piece bathing suits, is the thing. Like Nami. Or Nico Robin. Cool. No, I didn't miss the joke. I saw it because it's One Piece. I'm just commenting on the fact that the girlies are always showing off the bits. Yeah, I don't see the list you're talking about, Caracal. If you find it, drop it in, because you know I'm always down to crack on Rolling Stone's god-awful ass list. No, I thought you were talking about, so Complex put out a list of the top 15 New York rappers. And it's one of those, it is Billboard. Got it, that's why. No, Complex back in June put out a list of the top 50 New York rappers. And it is... It's not... Okay, so number 1 is Jay-Z, number 2 is Biggie, number 3 is Nas, number 4 is Rakim, 5 is LL Cool J, 6 is 50 Cent, 7 is Nicki Minaj, 8 is DMX, 9 is Busta Rhymes, 10 is KRS-One. Okay. I have a hard time with several of these choices. I can understand how they got there. Like Nicki Minaj at 7 immediately pisses me off. But also, if I'm talking about the most... We're talking about different lists, to be clear, everyone. I'm about to check the list Caracal mentioned, but... Also, if we're talking about, like... See, but here's the thing. I get it. I understand. Nicki is... There's a lot you can fucking comment on, right? It is hard to argue, especially... Okay. Here's where you have to have a discussion that sometimes you can talk about the objective goods and things that people did while also acknowledging all of the objective bad. right? This does not mean you give a pass or a hand wave. This also does not mean you have to gloss over things that were actually bad. I am fully down and willing, and in fact, up for joy over the chance to crack on Jaren Karen Turfling for being an awful person who also happens to have written shitty books that when we look at it from an objective lens, it's like, actually these books were only passable because we were kids. But like when you look with a better lens, like we deserved better actually. Like so many books actually wrote to a better level and expected more from us in a good way. The Animorph series, the Percy Jackson series, still young adult literature, but actually treated us like adults and didn't name a werewolf Remus Lupin. Right? We can crack on people plenty, but there are people where you can go like, that's an objectively bad person. It doesn't change that they made objectively great art or did objectively great things. I have so many issues with Nicki Minaj as a human. I really, really, really fucking do. I also have to acknowledge that due to the way that the culture has flowed when it comes to hip-hop and the way that the music is diverged in a lot of ways, for the majority of female rappers now, Nicki was the one who got them into it, right? Like you can make the argument without, to a degree, Lauryn Hill, but really without Lil' Kim, you know, without Missy Elliott, we don't have Nicki, because they paved the way. But the slate, like the direct through line is like Nicki to Cardi to SZA to her to like. She is the one that inspired all of that next wave. Meg. Now, the fact that she's become batshit crazy does not change that. So it's nuanced and it's difficult. She is in the top 7 because she gets a bump for being maybe the single most influential female rapper in terms of direct line, combined with success as an individual. Right? I get it. I don't like it. I get it. I'm angry at her placement there. I get it. I do appreciate showing some love to my boy Rakim at 4. I do appreciate that because he is maybe the single most criminally underrated rapper of all time. I probably would put DMX above Nicki, even given the woman thing, because man, it is hard to understate just how monumental DMX was at his peak. Like huge. But I get it. Also, how low is Jim Jones on this list? I'm really fucking curious. Because I know he's going to be on here, but I know he's going to be so hilariously low. God damn, is he not on the list? No, he's 45. He's 45. He's above Style Speed? No, he isn't. Diddy at 48. Diddy shouldn't be on the list. All of the other stuff notwithstanding, Diddy is not a fucking rapper. Anyways, let me go look up this Billboard list now, so that Caracal can stop being mad at me. Billboard top 50 hip hop albums. Oh wait, Billboard hip hop albums 21st century. Okay. Let's look at this list. Okay, this century as in from 2000 onward is what I'm assuming they're saying. Albums from 2000 onward. Debuting atop the, let me see, 2000 to 2024, the top 10. Juice WRLD at 10. Okay. J. Cole, 2014, Forest Hills Drive. Should be up there. Weekend, The Highlights. Oh. I feel some type of way that they're combining hip-hop and R&B on this list. like, they're too... Like, it really just feels like they're like, here's the black people music. Because they're different. Is there connective tissue between them? Sure. Do they reference each other sometimes? Sure. Putting a hip-hop and R&B list together is like saying, here are the top 50 rock and pop songs. Like, it's different music. But whatever. Kendrick Lamar, Damn. Absolutely. Number 6, Pop Smoke, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. Okay. Number 5, Post Malone, Hollywood's Bleeding. Okay. That feels like that entry, like, it had a couple good songs, but that feels like he wins that entry based on Sunflower alone. And that's at least 50% Sway Lee, but we're gonna keep going. SZA's SOS is 4. That's a fucking phenomenal album. Drake's Take Care at 3. Take Care is a really, really good fucking album. Listen, I gotta be real. I don't think it's my favorite Drake album. It's not, in fact. I would sooner pick either Thank Me Later or Nothing Was the Same or even Passion Fruit. But like as an overall thing, I get it. Good Kid, Mad City at 2. And then My Turn is the greatest R&B or hip-hop album of the 21st century. But the thing is, Nicki did influence them. So that's why I'm not getting into... The difference there, Caracal, is what I'm saying is like, I'm just talking about her influence. I guess if you're specifically saying like, yeah, well, this should only apply to rap, then sure. I would say, like, I think the complex list was supposed to be more about, yes, it's New York rap, but also it's New York rap. You get what I'm saying? Like, which is why they put Jay-Z at 1 over Biggie. Because Biggie influenced damn near everyone on that list, like, and is a peak rapper, obviously. But I think that would be the list leaning more on rap. I think it's leaning more on New York and how iconic you are to New York and all of that, which is kind of my point. It's like iconism playing in more. I don't agree with this, man. I just don't. And it's not even because I hate Lil Baby. I just don't agree with that. Also, hold on. Let me see the whole list real quick. I understand we've completely derailed. You're all just gonna have to deal with it. Because there's certain things where I'm like, okay, you're not in the top 10. Are you in at all? Like, I'm trying to figure out, based on performance on the weekly. Oh! So this is about the album's performance. This is not a vote. Okay. Okay, no, that matters. I don't hate Lil Baby. I don't like Lil Baby. I couldn't tell you a single name of a Lil Baby. Right. That matters. So it's about, I'm guessing they had a weighted ranking system. And so, because it says it's based on their performance on the charts in the 2000 to 2024 span. So my guess is that there's like a weighted ranking system where it's like how many weeks you were on there. And there's a multiplier based on like where you were positioned on the list and things like that. That is my guess as to how you end up there. Because, I'm sorry, if we're talking about, like, just talking about the album as a whole, you ain't got one Outkast album up there. You fucking, I think objectively it has to be Speaker Box The Love Below, but you ain't got one? You ain't got Equimini? You ain't got AT-Aliens? You get nothing? Not one? You ain't got a single Wayne album? You ain't got a single Kanye album? I'm sorry. You cannot say whatever you like about Kanye as a person. Okay? Say, like, and I agree. This is, again, the whole, we can be objective about what you did and also objective about who you are. It doesn't mean I'm telling people to go support what you did. I'm saying we're objective about what it was. You can pick any given one from late registration to my beautiful dark twisted fantasy. Pick one. One of them needs to be up there. If we're talking about like voted on impact power, whatever. Pick one. I would say College Dropout. I could also see like, but you can pick one. Anything in that run. No T-Pain album? No Three Rings? Really? I think there are a couple that fit. Like, you could also argue Rapaturn sang or whatever, but I think Three Rings is like, no Three Rings? No Carter 3? But no, it's about charting time. Okay, fine. Fine. Was it Damn or was it To Pimp a Butterfly, where Kendrick literally just set a record for how long it was charting? But yeah, apparently Lil Baby albums. Let me see. I'm fucking curious now. I'm really Lil Baby, My Turn. It was released in 2020. The album was, My Turn received general favorite and debuted among the top U.S. Billboard 200, earning 197,000 album equivalent units, becoming Lil Baby's first #1 album. The album topped the chart for 5 weeks, making one of the best performing albums of 2020. It also reached the top 10 in other countries, including Canada and the United Kingdom. The album was certified quadruple platinum in February 2022. There was also a deluxe edition. Commercial performance debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, and that's just the regular 200 in its first week. Following its first week release, 12 songs off the album charted, which gave Lil Baby a career total of 47 songs on the chart. I really couldn't tell you. After logging 13 consecutive weeks in the top 6, it returned to #1 on the top 100. It stayed at the top spot for 4 additional weeks, topping the chart for 5 weeks total. Jesus! My Turn was the most consumed album of 2020, with 2.632 million album equivalent units and 40,000 physical sales. Are you fucking kidding me? Three Rings is a fucking masterpiece, Caracal. That whole, the interludes, all of it. Yes, Lil Baby and Da Baby are 2 different people, Coleslaw. Which it leads to one of my favorite rants T-Pain ever did, where he's like, you got 2 motherfuckers named Baby making the same music. Y'all need to figure it out. Okay. Hold on, before I finally jump back into the game. Yeah, we're just doing 2 maps today, it's fine. But I'm curious. To Pimp a Butterfly. Which Damn did better, but I thought To Pimp a Butterfly was the one that got that award. And it's primarily hip-hop. Sold 324,000 copies in its first release, earning a chart debut at #1 on the US Billboard 200, while also becoming Lamar's first #1 album in the UK. It was eventually certified platinum, sold 1 million copies in the United States by 2017. 5 singles were released. The album received widespread acclaim. It was 19th on Rolling Stone's updated list of the 500 greatest albums of all time. And they did that list in 2020. 11 Grammy nominations. Okay, hold on. Marketing and sales, critical reception. I need commercial. It's only one-time platinum? I think the difference here, though, is I think that's actual straight-up album sales numbers, which is where it gets weird, man. This kind of shit is where it gets weird. Because looking at it, it looks like this is about physical album sales, whereas DaBaby has Lil Baby has album, it's because I was just talking about that, has album units because it's about streaming, and so they have to create a metric to incorporate it, but it's different, man. Back in the day, like, not to be like back in my day, but quite literally back in the day, someone had to physically go to a store, grab your album off of a shelf, go to the front and pay money for the whole thing. Now I have access to your album freely, like I'm just paying for Spotify. And yes, your ability to be prescient matters, but it is a different type of power. It's the reason why any listing of the all-time greatest albums that doesn't put Thriller at number 1 is just wrong. It's just wrong. Because it is sold by multiple factors more than any other album of all time, and yet it still sees play every year around Halloween, and it's still relevant, and it's still one of the greatest albums ever made. Objectively, subjectively, there's no metric by which you cannot put it there. And like, it is the only album to break into 9 digits all time in sales. That I know for certain. The only one. And it's not a small gap either. Top selling albums all time. I want to explain. No, it's 70 million. But here's why it's fucking bananas. Michael Jackson's Thriller has a reported sales number of around 70 million. The next closest is AC/DC's Back in Black at 50 million, at number 2. Okay? The gap from from 1 to 2 is 20 million. That is the same as the gap from 2 to 31. The gap from 1 to 2 is equivalent to the gap from 2 to 31. It's Thriller, then it's a fucking jump, then it's a whole bunch of shit. Now, sales are not the only thing that matters. This is true. I get it. That's fine. Like, there's more to life than sales. You're right. Such as, I don't know, awards, like the fact that it won 8 Grammys. 8. Okay, but what about the songs? What about the songs? There's more to music than just Thriller. Sure! Like, Wanna Be Startin' Something, or Baby Be Mine, or The Girl Is Mine, or fucking Beat It, or fucking Billie Jean, or Human Nature, or PYT! There's like 2 songs in that album, tops, that people do not immediately already know when you play them. And they still probably know them. It's like Baby Be Mine and The Lady of My Life, In My Life, are like the 2 songs that if you played it, someone might be like, oh, I haven't actually heard this one before. They're just less popular. Still great songs, but they're just less popular, less radio played. I can start playing PYT and my fucking children know it. So that's why when they came out with that like top 100 albums of all time or whatever, and they put Lauryn Hill at one, Miseducation is one of the greatest albums ever made. I truly believe that with all my heart and soul. Lauryn Hill built a career off that album, and certainly not off being Lauryn Hill. Because Lauryn Hill, as a person, is the reason she wouldn't have a career. Lauryn Hill, like, one of my favorite memes of all time is someone being like, hey, you gonna go to the Lauryn Hill concert tonight? Lauryn Hill, nah, you? And she was burned and destroyed by the music industry in a way that is truly, truly terrible. So it's like, I try not to hold it against her, but she is so fucking antithetical to the concept of being a music star. And yet she has built an entire career and life out of the power of the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, because it's such a phenomenal all-time album. Don't matter. You cannot make an objective list of the greatest albums of all time and have number one be anything other than Thriller, because you're just wrong. Because there's no metric by which something can be considered better. Success, it sold more by a factor of multiple tens of millions than anything else. A critical acclaim, it literally broke the record for how many Grammys you could win in a single night for an album. Common knowledge, everybody knows goddamn near every song on it, to the point where the current generation still knows it. Like, there's no area where it doesn't win. Right? And yes, I did see FD Signifier's vid on it, which I watch so much of his. I think my favorite FD Signifier vid was him talking about like Prime and like the jump from TCU to not TCU, from Colorado to Colorado. That's what I'm gonna say. And basically like the whole thing about like Dion and who Dion is. But yeah, I've seen it, and it is a lot of it is her own design. Like, and what I'm saying is, I understand. I try to be nuanced. I try to be fair. I understand the road for her anger is rooted in the things that were done for her, or to her, I should say. I understand that. And I understand that so much of this is outside, is a response. But after a certain point, like, no, it's on you. And yet, Miseducation is such a powerful album. People still pull up with that bullshit. But it's still not number one.
Here's the combat data for the Jovian sword techniques you asked for, Akito.
Thanks.
Would you like some tea? I was able to find some excellent tea leaves grown right here on Mars.
Rami!
Sorry, that was insensitive of me.
No worries. I'll have some.
Akito!
I was born on Mars, so...
This tea is a taste of home to you.
yeah.
I can't imagine what it would feel like to have someone you love disappear in front of you. Priscilla! I'm sure it feels incredibly painful and sad, of course. I wonder if I would end up like Fan or Akito if that kind of thing happened to me. I'm sure you would. People always put themselves on the line to protect those they love. Did you go through this kind of experience yourself, Allenby? I watched someone put his life on the line for someone he loved. Talking about Delmon, huh? I made up my mind. I'm going to do everything I can to help Van and Akito. It's tough to put into words, but I just can't stand around and watch while they're fighting so hard. I feel the same way, Priscilla. Let's do what we can to help. Priscilla, are you in love? I mean, the way you're talking, I'm not sure how to handle this kind of thing. Love can be incredibly painful, but the joy it brings makes it all worthwhile, even if it doesn't work out in the end. I see. Thanks, guys. Is it okay if I ask you for advice later? Oh no, sorry, Priscilla. I'm in no position to offer suggestions on this kind of thing. What about you, Sagiri? Anytime. It's not work-related, so I won't ask for payment.
Also, I'm in a Discord channel where someone was recently kicked and banned because they were being virulent about not using racist slurs. The slur that was being used... Here's my thing, Carol. I'll be honest. I think we're gonna switch to chat Because why is it doing this? It did this the other day too, and I don't know why. Do that. Okay, cool. Now if I do this and do this, copy the link, put this here. Okay. There it goes. Cool. That fixed it. Cool. So here's the thing. Because I derailed so much while we were talking that I started looking down at the time and I'm like, I'm not going to do a whole nother map tonight. So we're going to talk. I'm going to put on some background tunes because I want to talk about that. I hope no one minds. I'm thinking I might be back tomorrow. This will also help lessen strain on my voice, which will allow me to feel better about like trying to come back in tomorrow and stream some more. But I want something fitting. Let's do this. Okay. I can't see the comment. Oh no, I'm getting in here. So yeah, so I'm gonna stop for tonight because I'm already feeling some strain in my throat. So it's like, let me stop because I was hoping maybe because I have tomorrow the way I do, I could stream in the earlier afternoon and get some more going. And so let me stop here and then set myself up to where tomorrow I can stream again and hopefully do a couple maps and get myself really caught up to where I need to be. So there's that. Coleslaw, the comment on here is like, I'm in a Discord channel where someone was recently kicked and banned because they were being virulent about not using racist slurs. The slur that was being used, clanker. Yeah, you shouldn't punch down, which I agree with. Are you punching down if you use clanker? Here's my thing. I want to be very specific about this. I wouldn't have a problem with you making clanker jokes. My problem, I spoke about this before, is I got a real problem with, and I'm real uncomfortable with, how comfy white folks have been with these clanker jokes. Because of the way they're doing it. I understand. So for those who don't know, clanker comes from Star Wars. Star Wars, they use the joke clanker as like a slur against robots. And like, right? Cool. My problem is that you're now seeing the road I knew it was going to go down, where people are making, white folks especially, are making videos, or making memes, or making jokes, where they're taking, it started out with like, they're taking Boondock skits and just replacing the N-word with clanker. Like the teacher, which it was a news story thing that ended up getting lampooned on Boondocks, of the teacher who dropped the N-word on his student. And he's like, this is what I was taught to do. You know, and it's like, it's different because I used an A instead of an ER, and doing that whole exact skit, except with clanker in it. And it's like, all the subtlety went out the door because you are literally replacing the actual word. It's very clear that you're just using this as a chance to say that word without saying that word. It is very clear you're using this word to say that word. Okay? You just want to use this word because you know what you're saying. And so it gives you a chance to say that word even though you're not saying that word. And then it reached its actual end point where I knew it was going to go, where it gets taken way too far. Which is, you got folks out here making horrible jokes. And I'm just going to, trigger warning for anyone who needs it, I'm about to say, like, I'm not obviously going to say a slur, but I'm going to reference videos that are doing racist things. So, like, it's the description. I'm not going to say a slur. Hello. There's no need. I don't need to. But it's just the description of it in general. Folks doing videos where they're cops saying, on the ground, George Droid. Or, all right, time to get up and go, Rosa Sparks. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Right? Here's where it gets serious. It's not we can't. It's not like, this is why I was like, folks, I don't want to be the guy who can't have fun. Okay? I don't want to be that guy. I just don't. I like being fun. I like joining in on jokes, things like that. But I have to be that guy because you brought me there. Because whether it's from a lack of giving a shit in thinking for 14 seconds before you get to where you're like this endpoint, or it's from bad actors using this as a Trojan horse to say the terrible shit they've wanted to say, you should have been able to see this coming. I wasn't surprised how terrible it got. Maybe the only surprise was how fast it got there. But even then, I saw this shit coming down the tracks. Now, I haven't seen any of those. I've only seen the ones where the daughter brings a robot home and they don't get creative with the robot's name. They just do. See, that kind of shit in a vacuum is fine. Also, again, marginalized folks using it is different, especially black folks. If you are someone who can get called a slur, it's a little different. Especially if you're using it as a replacement for something you would already get called yourself. That's a reclamation thing where you're making a joke you're joining in on the same joke as everyone else. Fine. But white folk don't know how to not ruin shit. I don't have any other way to put it. I don't have any other way to say it. I don't have any other way to give you that breakdown. Like, they just don't know how to not ruin shit. I wish I had a better way to put it. I don't. And so that's why, like, from the beginning, I was like, I'm not comfortable with this shit. Liana, I'm ranting about the clanker memes and how I knew, like, I was like, I'm not comfortable with white people doing this. And lo and behold, they've gotten worse. So it's just a thing where it's like, again, I hate to be the buzzkill. I like being funny. I like jokes. I like people making jokes. Jokes are great. They're fucking great. I don't like to be a buzzkill. But when I have to be a buzzkill and I'm like, hey, this is gonna go down a bad road, it is because I have seen this script play out. And lo and fucking behold, it did not take 2 weeks. And you've got folks out here just being like, it's just racism. It's just racism, but using the word clanker. It sucks. It fucking sucks, man. It sucks we can't enjoy things. It sucks we can't enjoy things. Because some people need to be awful. But it is unfortunately the reality. It's the same thing as how, like, the thing you gotta understand is, when it comes especially to the internet, you cannot make rules and establish, like, tools and accessibility and things like that based on the average user. You have to build tools based on preventing abuse by the bad actors, because they're gonna show up. So whenever people are on Blue Sky talking about how, man, we need an edit button, no, the fuck we don't. I get it. I understand. If you want to say we need an edit button for like the first 5 minutes a post is live, just so that you can catch a typo or something. Sure, I get that. Although even on Blue Sky, you don't need it because there is not actually an algorithm. It just feeds you, like, unless you go to a specific feed that has an algorithm, but the base feed for people you're following is just, this is the last order of posts for people you're following. That's it. But if you want to give first 5 minutes, fine, but you cannot give people a free edit button because someone is going to post some shit saying, like this if you like chocolate chip cookies, and a whole bunch of people are going to, or make it a funny joke, like this post if you like chocolate chip cookies or making out, and a whole, but don't tell everybody what it is, and everybody's going to click like because it's funny, and then in 2 weeks they're going to edit that post to say, like this if you support the Fourth Reich. Someone's going to do that. You cannot build tools based on the average user because someone's going to come out here and ruin shit. That being said, it was the proverbial straw that got him kicked out because, yeah, he was like, if you like South Park, you're a horrible person because the owners are horrible people. No, there is a difference. Again, and people are like, you can hate the show, yeah, but the reductivism at that level. See, here's the thing. There is a difference between enjoying, like, how do I put this? There are things that are actively harmful. When you actively choose to support them, you're actively choosing to support harmful causes. I have a hardline stance of like, I don't support Jaren Karen Turfling. You're never gonna see me play Hogwarts anything. I'm not gonna support any of that shit. Why? Because she is directly putting her money and her actions into hurting not just a group of people, which is already enough, but hurting a group of people who are very, very, very important to me in my life. So it has to be a hard line. Because this is someone who's, anything supporting her actively hurts the people who I care about. If you own the movies and want to go back and watch a DVD, obviously, whatever, fucking live your life. But like, anyone who's like, oh, I'm gonna buy a copy of Hogwarts Legacy, I'm gonna counterbalance that by giving money to a trans cause. No, your purchase of Hogwarts Legacy is actively hurting someone. It really is. Okay? Like, it has to be a hardline stance. That's different. The South Park creators have said and done some shitty things to basically everyone. They also are actively attacking the people who should be attacked. You can call their humor uncouth, you can call it problematic, and you're not wrong for so much of it. But it's like there's never been, like, there's no big reveal of like, oh, Trey Stone has given $3 million to anti-trans causes. It's not the same thing. Someone may be uncomfortable engaging with it, because it's like, well, I don't want to engage with something that has taken shots at me, whether in the past, now, whatever. I don't want to get into that. I cannot trust it to be a safe media for me to engage with. That's fine. But if they're not actively supporting or doing things to push anti-trans legislation or causes or whatever, then that is a difference of the things you enjoy. And now you're getting into purity tests. Now you're getting into purity tests where you're telling people either you like the same things I like or you're an evil person. And that's a different thing. There's a reason I don't consume Rurouni Kenshin despite me loving the story of Kenshin and the fact that the live action was incredible. Yes, because any money actively supporting Rurouni Kenshin or Rurouni Kenshin products supports genuinely a truly terrible human being. Again, if you've got the old episodes on DVD or you're like torrenting them or whatever, that doesn't hurt anyone. You can watch the shows. Now, if it's too much of a sour taste in your mouth, you can't go back and enjoy it. I don't blame you. But I'm like, if you're gonna find ways to enjoy it on your own, whatever, do your thing. But if you say I'm gonna go out today and buy a Rurouni Kenshin DVD set, understand that you're putting money in the hands of a truly terrible human. You can do that. Again, even then, there's a difference of nuance. Because it's not like the mangaka is actively, like, putting that money into the pro-abusing children lobby. He's a terrible person. There's levels. you got to approach things with the nuance that's deserved. A good example is I brought up, which the video will be out this week. I have gotten some supportive product from Quiver Time, a couple of Nexus deck blocks, their Quiver case, and their Orion playmat tube. Because I was talking about how Ultimate Guard has decided to put out some Harry Potter deck boxes in addition to manipulate someone's existing art using AI for a big deck box thing, and like you don't want to support stuff like that. And I was like, well, Quiver is a company who doesn't do shit like that, so probably put your money towards supporting a good company. They sent me some things. Then people also found that with Dragon Shield, there are actively sleeves on the website that are Harry Potter sleeves. But the thing is, they're like the older style Dragon Shield products, where it's just like the siege, like the picture superimposed on the shield. It's like an old picture of Daniel Radcliffe as a kid, as Harry Potter on the sleeve with like the Harry Potter old logo. Because it's from 2015. You have to give nuance in life. I can't treat that the same as Ultimate Guard. They have an old product that is presumably still up because of the contracts that were signed when they worked out a licensing deal in 2015. Literally years before anything was even hinted at with the Turf Queen being a Turf Queen. Like, I can't fault them for not seeing the future. Now, if they come out tomorrow with new Harry Potter sleeves, I can now treat them the same as I treat Ultimate Guard and say, well, I'm not going to give you my money because you're supporting someone who's directly hurting the people I care about. But I can't hold the same level of ire for Dragon Shield. Because Dragon Shield didn't do the same thing. They got tagged with it for like a long, like they got involved with this before it was finding out they were it was with a terrible person. So like, what do you do? Right? That's different. We have to be nuanced. You have to be nuanced in how you approach things. And yeah, Frankie Lulu, the mangaka for Rurouni Kenshin was found with like so much fucking child porn. So much. And he got fined, let me see how much. I know I just brought up his page so I can look for it because it was like a piddling ass amount. He got fined 200,000 yen. It's like it's like not even $2,000. It's not even $2,000. It was this. He got, like, that whole thing came out in 2017. In November of 2017, and mind you, again, it was like, looking at here, it says about 100 DVDs of the stuff. So it's not like it just went on sites or anything like that, where it's like you're categorizing how many sites and then there's pop-ups or whatever. It was 100 DVDs of the shit. He got rated in November of 2017. By June of 2018, he was already past it and he was back to working on the next arc. So there's that. Caracal, listen, don't let me get started on the, like, I can't wait for the next great 30 for 30 with Karl Malone. You know, you've had Magic versus Bird. You've had Michael versus the Pistons. I cannot wait for 30 for 30 Karl Malone versus the age of consent. It helps that, much like JKR, nothing Watatsuki has made after Kenshin is worth a shit. Correct! So Rankin was laughably mid. Correct. Damn, they still trying to lock up Carlos Golden? Listen. Here's the thing. It's hilarious. This is why I wanted to switch to a talking stream, because I was kind of feeling like just vibing out and talking about shit. It's hilarious that Ryuga Gotoku Studios really truly has nailed. So, I need them to figure their shit out so we can get another Judgment game. Because, like, the way Judgment and Lost Judgment truly fucking took a lens to the absolutely broken, foundationally problematic nature of the Japanese policing and legal system is frankly phenomenal. Because it is just their ability to just, like, hand wave some shit while otherwise pursuing shit just to make a good name for themselves is because all they care about is their numbers, is their metrics. So if they just find him, mission accomplished. We found the culprit. We investigated. We laid out a punishment. We're done. And yet you wonder why I hate fucking cops. Universally. Look, man. The world is truly fucked in so many ways. But, so yeah, here's the point. Here's ultimately, let me reel this shit back in. There are causes where it's worth drawing a hard stance line. There are causes where I truly believe in my heart it's worth saying, hey, you're not allowed to support that here. And if you do, you're not welcome here. So that's why, in the Discord, if I see someone hyping up a new Harry Potter related project, I'm going to delete the hype and I'm going to message them and say, hey, not sure if you're somehow unaware of what this person is, but that shit isn't welcome here. So if you're going to be supporting that, you're not welcome here. I will give them the chance to learn. And if they choose to say, well, I care too much about this property, I'm going to say, cool. Well, I care too much about so many of my friends who you caring about that property will actively harm their lives because it is being used to fund anti-trans legislation overseas, which is being used as a political basis and as a framework here in the States and in other places in the world. That's the kind of cause where I can say, if you want to draw a hardline stance, I get it. I understand. This is literally about affecting people's livelihood. If someone wants to watch Family Guy, whether or not it's your cup of tea, that doesn't make them a bad person. If someone wants to enjoy South Park dunking on Trump and saying he has gay sex with Satan, it doesn't make them a bad human. It may not be your cup of tea, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. It doesn't make them a bad human. They're not a bad human. They are enjoying something you don't. You gotta be able to find the causes worth fighting for. Much the same, you need to be able to have nuance in how you approach things, but you also need to be able to look down the road, because this all started with the Clanker thing. Have nuance in how you approach things. But if someone's warning you, hey, this is going to lead down this road, probably listen. Let me see how Carlos Golden. Businessman and former automotive executive. Let's see here. He was the CEO of Michelin, chairman and CEO of Renault, chairman of Avtovaz, chairman and CEO of Nissan, and chairman of Mitsubishi. So he's just all the car CEOs. And special career at 78. Nissan returned to profitability and strengthened position in 05. Became CEO for Renault. In 2018, he was arrested in Japan on suspicion of financial misconduct at Nissan, having been accused of understating his annual salary and misusing company funds. In 2019, while under house arrest awaiting trial, he escaped from Japan by concealing himself inside a large box, which was shipped as freight on a private plane. Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on. Initial arrest and detention. Was arrested by Tokyo prosecutors shortly after landing in Japan on a private jet in November 19th, 2018. Nissan alleged that Gon had underreported nearly $80 million in compensation and misused company assets, launching an internal investigation against him. Gon, however, denied wrongdoing, stating that all payments were legal and known to the company's internal auditors and board. He was detained at the Tokyo Detention House for 108 days, often in solitary confinement, and subjected to lengthy daily interrogations without a lawyer present. He described his conditions as psychological coercion and labeled Japan's pretrial system hostage justice, while his wife raised concerns with international human rights organizations about the nature of his treatment and the denial of communication. After multiple bail denials, he was released in March 2019 on a 1 billion yen bail, which is $9 million fucking dollars, with strict conditions including constant surveillance and a ban on communicating with his wife. He criticized these measures as punitive and psychologically exhausting. In a video released shortly after rearrest, he stated he was the victim of a plot by Nissan insiders who feared his plans to deepen the Renault-Nissan alliance. He named specific Renault, technically, by the way. He named specific Nissan executives and alleged that the Japanese legal system was being used as a weapon in a corporate coup. He argued that the pattern of rearrests was designed to keep him in prison indefinitely and break his will to fight the charges. In 30th of December 2019, he fled Japan in violation of his bail. He was transported, hidden inside a large road case aboard a private jet which flew from Osaka to Istanbul, then to Beirut. He described the move as an escape from injustice, stating that he faced a judicial system where guilt was presumed. Japanese authorities condemned the escape, forfeited the $14 million bail, and issued international arrest warrants. Interpol issued a red notice, but Lebanon, where he holds citizenship, declined to extradite him. In 2021, a Japanese court convicted 2 Americans who helped facilitate the escape and sentenced them to prison. Lebanese authorities imposed a travel ban on him, and French authorities later issued their own international warrant regarding alleged misuse of Renault funds. Jesus fucking Christ. Following his arrival in Lebanon, he filed a $1 billion lawsuit against Nissan and others involved in his arrest, citing defamation, fabrication of evidence, and personal damages. He's continued to speak out in interviews and documentaries, arguing that he was ousted in a politically motivated corporate coup. Meanwhile, legal action has continued outside Japan. In 2022, French prosecutors issued an international arrest warrant related to £15 million in alleged personal use of company funds via an Omani dealership. He denied wrongdoing and pledged to cooperate with legal authorities willing to offer a fair trial. In 2022, Greg Kelly, the former Nissan executive arrested alongside him, was acquitted on most charges in Japan. The Tokyo court ruled there was insufficient evidence to prove criminal intent in earlier years. He received a suspended sentence on one minor count, while Nissan was fined 200 million yen, which I'm going to guess is going to be roughly... about like... about like $1.8 million. He interpreted this as validation that the case had been politically motivated and overstated. As of 2025, he remains in Beirut under a travel ban, shielded from extradition by Lebanese law. He has stated that he will continue fighting to restore his reputation and expose what he describes as a corporate coup enabled by a flawed justice system. What the actual fuck? Exactly what I said in the Discord, that now band just lack nuance. Yeah. I think Wild Escape Pan, and even Wild, it is so wild it fucking worked. And that he survived. He renditioned himself. Usually a cargo bay isn't oxygenated. No, it's not! Japan is using his escape as leverage with the World Bank against in Lebanon. This sounds like the plot to some early thriller. This sounds like some Catch Me If You Can shit. That's fucking wild. It was wild when it was just this guy was dealing with Japanese law because of a political coup within the company. It got to, like, speaking of Ryu Kagatoku Studios, how is this motherfucker not made it into a game? It does sound like the plot of a Yakuza game. It really, truly does. Okay. This is also a society that allows the Yakuza to operate. Do I think he may have done something minorly illegal? Of course. Do I think Japan had to do everything they did? Hell no. No, God, no. Obviously not. That shit's wild and crazy kids. Okay. Let me get on this. Here's the plan. Here's the plan. I don't get how banning him from speaking to his wife was a thing they could do. Japan's wild, man, in terms of their legal system, Frankie. There's very little authority they do not have. I cannot stress enough. There is very, very little authority they do not have. Like, they kind of just run shit how they want to run shit. But okay, so here's the plan. Because like I said, I'm trying to get back into the swing of doing things, what have you. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and stream in the early afternoon. So my goal is to go live around 3. Might be a little later, that might be like 3:30, but I'm going to try and stream in the early afternoon. I will take a small break, have dinner, and then I will be back. So whether or not I stream earlier, I'm definitely streaming tomorrow evening. I will not be hanging out with the SDGC crew tomorrow because I've gotten invited onto the Convoked stream with my friend Van Quick Cosplay, who I got to meet in Vegas. She's absolutely lovely, with some other cool people, and we are going to be playing some Commander. So I'm going to be doing that. I will likely be playing Jetmir Nexus of Rebels. I think that's the deck I want to bring for that stream. But thank you all so very much for hanging out with me. I do truly appreciate it. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things and be able to enjoy streaming because, like, it was a lot for a bit because I was trying to get back into, you know, the swing of everything, but it was nice to get in front of y'all again and just kind of get to do this. That's also why I was like, hey, I kind of want to just dovetail into talking and kind of ease out the remainder of the night. I think it'll be a good time. So, yeah, that's basically it. Thank you all for... Did you catch my Yu-Gi-Oh meme last Commander stream? I did not. Wait, was it a Pot of Greed one? I know I saw that from in chat, but I mean, I probably did. I'm just not remembering at the moment. Oh, okay, it was the Pot of Greed one. Yes. Yeah, no. But all right. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Till next time. I'll catch you later, fam. All right.